I'm sure you've heard the news. MrBeast is everywhere. His videos, unmissable. Whether you're scrolling through your phone on the subway, catching up on trending topics at work, or just hanging out with friends, chances are someone's talking about the latest wild MrBeast challenge. His face is plastered across billboards in Times Square, his name pops up in news headlines, and his videos rack up millions, sometimes even hundreds of millions, of views in just days. But what's truly fascinating isn't just his reach, but how he got there. How did a kid from a small town become the most talked-about creator on the planet? Let's peel back the curtain and see what really happened behind the scenes. But ever wondered how he actually did it? Forget the myth of overnight success. Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, started out just like you, uploading videos from his bedroom, watching most of them flop harder than a pancake on a Sunday morning. Picture this: a teenager hunched over a cheap laptop, surrounded by empty soda cans and half-eaten snacks, pouring his heart into videos that barely got a handful of views. He wasn't born with a silver YouTube play button in his hand. In fact, for years, his channel was a graveyard of failed experiments, awkward commentary, random gaming clips, and ideas that just didn't land. He'd spend hours editing, only to refresh his analytics and see nothing. No viral explosion, no overnight fame, just a few loyal viewers and a lot of disappointment. But here's the thing. Jimmy didn't let those early failures define him. Instead, he saw every flop as a lesson, every low view count as a clue to what wasn't working. While most people would have given up, he doubled down. But instead of quitting, he treated every failure like a clue, obsessively studying what made people click, stay, and share. He became a student of the platform, watching not just his own videos, but everyone else's too. He'd spend hours poring over analytics, scribbling notes about what thumbnails got the most clicks, which titles made people curious, and what moments made viewers stick around. He'd ask himself, why did this video go viral? Why did that one flop? What makes someone share a video with their friends? It wasn't just about making content, it was about cracking the code of human attention. Jimmy became obsessed with understanding the psychology of YouTube, treating every upload like a science experiment. He'd analyze every detail, colors, fonts, facial expressions, even the first 3 seconds of a video. He realized that on YouTube, you have just a heartbeat to grab someone's attention before they scroll away. So he tested, tweaked, and refined over and over again. He'd change a thumbnail a dozen times, rewrite titles until they were irresistible, and obsess over the perfect opening line. It wasn't glamorous work. It was tedious, repetitive, and sometimes downright frustrating. But Jimmy knew that if he could just figure out what made people click, he could turn his channel around. While others chased trends, Jimmy became a YouTube scientist, dissecting thumbnails, hooks, and upload times. He didn't just follow what was popular, he wanted to understand why it was popular. He'd watch viral videos frame by frame, breaking down every element to see what made them tick. He'd experiment with different upload schedules, testing whether posting on a Tuesday afternoon got more views than a Saturday morning. He'd even A/B test thumbnails and titles, running tiny experiments to see what worked best. While other creators were busy copying the latest trend, Jimmy was busy building a playbook for long-term success. The result? That wild counting to 100,000 marathon that finally blew up the internet. It wasn't just a stunt. It was the culmination of years of trial and error, of learning what made people watch and what made them care. When Jimmy sat down to count to 100,000 on camera, it wasn't just about the number. It was about endurance, spectacle, and the sheer audacity of the challenge. People couldn't look away. The video went viral, and suddenly everyone wanted to know, who is this guy willing to push himself to such extremes for a YouTube video? That was the moment everything changed. But it wasn't luck. It was the result of relentless experimentation and a willingness to do what no one else would. From there, he didn't just make videos. He engineered experiences, reinvesting every dollar into bigger, crazier, and more generous stunts. Every time a video made money, he'd pour it right back into the next one. Instead of pocketing his earnings, he'd buy more cameras, hire friends to help, and dream up even wilder ideas. He'd give away thousands of dollars to strangers, buy houses for people in need, and organize massive challenges that no one had ever seen before. His videos became events, moments that brought people together, sparked conversations, and inspired millions. He wasn't just chasing views, he was building a movement. Each upload was a calculated experiment in what viewers crave: spectacle, surprise, and of course heart. Jimmy realized that people didn't just want to be entertained. They wanted to feel something. They wanted to be amazed, to laugh, to cry, to root for the underdog. So he crafted every video to deliver those emotions. He'd brainstorm with his team for hours, coming up with ideas that were bigger, bolder, and more meaningful. He'd plan every detail, from the opening shot to the final twist, making sure that every second kept viewers on the edge of their seats. And he never lost sight of the human element, the stories, the reactions, the moments of genuine kindness that made his videos unforgettable. But perhaps the most powerful part of MrBeast's journey is his generosity. He didn't just want to be famous, he wanted to make a difference. He's given away millions of dollars, changed countless lives, and inspired a new generation of creators to use their platforms for good. Whether he's planting 20 million trees, feeding entire communities, or helping strangers pay off their debts, Jimmy's videos are about more than just entertainment. They're about impact. And that's what sets him apart. He's not just a YouTuber. He's a force for positive change. So next time someone tells you YouTube is just luck, remember MrBeast's secret, relentless learning, a dash of insanity, and never, ever giving up. It's easy to look at his success and think it happened overnight, but the truth is it was built on years of hard work, countless failures, and an unbreakable belief in what was possible. Jimmy's story is proof that anyone can make it, if they're willing to put in the work, learn from their mistakes, and keep pushing forward no matter how many times they fall. It's about resilience, creativity, and the courage to dream big, even when no one else believes in you. The king of YouTube? He built his castle, brick by brick, and he's just getting started. Every video, every challenge, every act of kindness is another stone in the foundation of a legacy that's still being written. MrBeast's journey is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. So, the next time you watch one of his videos, remember, behind every viral moment is a story of grit, passion, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. And who knows? Maybe the next YouTube legend is watching right now, ready to start building their own empire, one brick at a time.